dear. No.
Oscar? Bet you can't catch it!
Don't you dare! Put it down! Right now!
All right then. Oscar!
I had a bit of a bumpy ride, but I am glad to see you, Kate Walker.
A new day in Vaughan. I must take the tram to that music academy where Dana Rose was a student in the 1930s. With a bit of luck, they'll have kept her records.
Yeah, because aren't they closing down? I have pictures. Oh, that's right. I took those. Oh, so if you do take pictures of all the views, she keeps them. So if you only took one or two, maybe one or two will be here, not all of them. So it's worth taking all of them then. That's funny. I mean, if you care about stuff like this. I can look, but see, it doesn't really do anything. Back. I want to check out my wall because it's more complete now. Let's see. Last time I had this letter. Yeah, that's the same. This changed maybe. It did. It was painted by Leon Cabalis, local alpinist. That's new. So these colors, they are new. I think. The mother is Dana Rose. I don't know if she's alive. A budding musician. The brown shadow forced Leon to leave with an expedition to Bottle Yar. So am I gonna go to Bottle Yar as well? That would be cool. Then this is also new. No, it's not. This is not. No. No, I don't want to read that. I want to read this. Episode and music case. No, this is also not new. Well, maybe it is, but it feels like a long time ago. The manager Lenny knew Dana and Leon. Alright. So if I ever forget what I was doing, I can check out this wall. I hung up the painting, that's nice. So I don't really know why I had to call that so-called friend. Maybe to just close that chapter in my life. Because I really feel if you're that close, we're that close.
Demoiselle Lenny told me the music academy is near the musical square. Maybe Frau Wagner can tell me more.
Alrighty. Like I want to say, if you were that close, you spoke to each other every day about everything, then one of them goes on an adventure apparently to fulfill some kind of need. The other one says, alright, I'll just marry your husband or boyfriend, whatever he was. And now, when you haven't spoken to each other in such a long time, you would probably miss each other if you love each other. And she would have started that phone call with, Kate, I didn't expect a call from you. I've missed you. How are you? I don't understand it, but I want to patch things up, and not like start the phone call angry. That is strange. She just wants Kate to admit that she made a mistake by leaving her. Yeah, I know. I'm still rambling on about a fake relationship, but I was a little annoyed, I guess. I'll stop now. Go down. This is Frau Wagner.
Oh, hello, Miss...
Oh, sorry.
Miss Walker. Did you sleep all right?
Fine, thanks.
Now, is there anything you need?
Yeah, I do. The Academy of Music.
I'd like to go to the music academy. Can you tell me how to get there?
You just need to take the tram northbound to the musical square.
Is there anything I should know about the academy?
To tell the truth, it's a little glum nowadays. Especially when you think it was once the jewel of the town, where students came from all over the world to perform on the musical square, you know.
Cool.
Pity. It's since lost its panache of old through lack of students and means.
Let me see. I can ask these things, but I don't remember if I already did.
I went to the Silberspiegel Refuge yesterday.
I did not.
Magnificent.
I won't disagree with that, Miss Walker. Those mountains are the pride of the town, just like old Lenny.
Lenny is highly respected in Vaughan because she was a resistance fighter during World War II, right? Well, I heard about it when I was at the refuge.
she not saying anything?
Lenny Renner might be a grumpy old spinster, but to us she's still a heroine. Pity the same can't be said of her father, though.
Ooh, tell me
Still,
more.
everyone has their cross to bear, as they say.
What do you mean?
No point gossip-mongering. The war was a dark time in Vagen for everyone, see? Best not stir up old memories.
I want to know. You can tell me that and then say nothing else. That's so mean.
Everything seems to link the person I'm looking for with the Second World War and the rise of the Brown Shadow.
Terrible times were those, my dear. Especially when Vagen was occupied after the annexation of Ostertal. Thank God I was born just after the liberation.
Then how do you know?
I see. But I guess you had to grow up with the after effects of those events.
Oh, right.
Oh yes, dear. There was a kind of conspiracy of silence where everyone suspected each other, even their close friends. Did any of them collaborate with the enemy? And if so, was it through like-mindedness or simple cowardice? Were they responsible in one way or another for the arrest or death of a family member?
I must have been awful.
A terrible time, really.
Well, the person I'm looking for is from the same generation.
You'll just have to hope she managed to survive the madness then.
Well, I guess I should get going. Thank you for your time, Frau Wagner.
Feel free to ask if you have any more questions.
Alright. I might. Oh, I had to do that. That's funny, I didn't even see that, I just did that. Alright, so what to do? Go to the musician district. Let's do that. I can't go away. And when is my buddy Oscar coming back? I miss him. So I've already checked out everything down there last time, so I'm not going to do that again. Also, it was an objective at that time and it's not now. So I'm hoping nothing changed. Was that maybe... No, by tram. Hey, there's someone here. There was this closed off building, but I don't remember what it was. I think it was the flower something, because I'm in the flower district. So, I'm at the guest house and I have to go to the music academy. I hope the square is open now, but I believe they said it wasn't the last time, so I don't know. It's here. Ding ding. Also, aren't the clothes she's wearing too hot for where she is right now? It's sunny constantly. She's dressed like it's winter, freezing. I think she would be warm. Except for the mountains where I just was. So again, I can wait around to see if something happens, or I can continue. But since I have no patience, I'll continue. Musician District 2005. So this is where the game began with Dana, only now we're a lot of years later. So let's see if we can spot the differences. First of all, the lighting is different. With Dana it looked way more romantic. Yeah, there were people in there. So maybe I could have eavesdropped then. Not too late now. Again, notes to my dad. I have to do introspection again. Really? Just to feel sorry for myself for losing that friend, Olivia? Oh, well, I will read my notes. Dear Mrs. Foster, I hope this finds you well. I must admit that your last letter left me slightly confused. So Miss Walker called you a few days before you sent it, right? It's deplorable that she has once again refused to conduct herself reasonably and instead became hostile towards you. No, 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 that's not what happened. She started. So could I have chosen something else and then this would have said something else? Maybe I'm just too sassy. I fully understand your reservations as to trying to make Miss Walker return to the USA. Can anyone really help someone who refuses to be helped? It's not help if that's not what I want to do. Is there a limit to the number of times you can be pushed away by the very person you are trying to help? She's not helping. Believe me, Olivia, these are valid questions and questions that I frequently ask myself too. Haven't I too been treated harshly by Miss Walker and her various travel buddies? I was only trying to help her. I don't really remember how he was treated. I don't. Well, I don't remember. I never played Syberia 3, so it probably happened in that game. I don't remember that guy at all. But it's important to put things into perspective. Kate Walker is still in mourning. In fact, she's in mourning not just for her mother, but also for her friends Katusha and Oscar. See, this is what I also don't understand, because that so-called friend, Olivia, knows from this detective that I was being locked up. So she knows I couldn't have called sooner because I was in jail. So, and she starts the phone call angry with me that I haven't called sooner, but she knows I wasn't able to. So there's no understanding at all from her. When she's alone in the middle of the night, who knows what terrible memories come to haunt her. I suspect it's these feelings that are making her hostile to those who are only trying to act in her best interest. Wasn't it the case when she made that night call to you? But why would I call? I mean, that is, trying to make things up. And she was angry instantly. So with all due respect, no, I cannot give up the hunt for Miss Walker. So I guess it's just too bad if I have to go on now without the generous patronage of your good self and your husband Dan. My latest lead shows that Kate Walker went to the Academy of Music, and so that's where I'm heading today to try to find her. So it really doesn't make a difference if I'm rude to Olivia or not. I guess. And also, if I don't want to return to the USA, then just let me live my life. Why push that on me? I don't understand it. See, they're saying they're doing this in the best interest, in my best interest, but my best interest is to follow these leads and do the things I want to do, so that's not true at all. So where can I do that boring introspection then?
Looks like this district has been more modernized than the antique shop district.
It has, because this was a bakery, right? I can't go this way. I don't think I can, but I'll try. Probably he's blocking my path. Oh, yeah, he is. Right. I understand, because the game has to, how do you say it? Make sure you don't go everywhere. It would become way too big. And I would get lost, I think. I would not complete my objectives. Because I'm distracted really easily. This looks really different. This is very modern. Wait, why? I'm not even telling you to go there. This is that restaurant. It's also modern. Yep. You're right, Kate. It looks different. Clothing store. Do you need new clothes? Because these are kind of hot. You don't have any money, right? That's also what annoys me, because it costs money to call that Olivia, and I don't have a lot. And all she does is yell at me. That's Oscar! Go get him!
Oh dear. Help. Help.
Yay!
Help.
Stupid children. Knock it off.
Down!
Oscar? Bet you can't catch it!
Don't you dare! Put it down! Right now!
All right then. Oscar!
Didn't expect it to be that easy. Found you! Yay!
You all right?
I had a bit of a bumpy ride, but I am glad to see you, Kate Walker.
Oscar. Oh, I've missed you so much.
I say, this display of emotion is most unreasonable, Kate Walker. I do hope you don't plan such profusion every time I change bodies.
It's
might.
just that I've been worrying about you. Where were you, Oscar?
Well, the mechanical instinct of my host took me for a ride, all across town. It took me the whole night to tame it, and that's when I bumped into those little rascals.
Yeah, lucky I was in the area, huh?
Quite. So, Kate Walker, what has happened since we parted at the Balaton River?
Maybe we should just sit down for a second, Oscar. This might take a while.
So was I gonna find him in any case? Because I chose to go into this alley. But I don't think you could have missed that, could you?
And that's when Demoiselle Lenny gave me the address of the Music Academy in this neighborhood.
I see, Kate Walker.
You must think I'm crazy.
You must think I'm crazy, huh? Running after that girl, Dana, who must have died ages ago.
Well, Kate Walker, you know I have difficulty understanding illogical thought patterns. But in the end, what I do understand is that you need to find her.
See, this is a
that
true
correct,
friend.
Kate Walker?
Yes, that is correct, Oscar. I'm glad you're taking it so well.
I don't see any fundamental difference between crossing Europe in search of mammoths,
That's
traveling
true.
on ostriches in an irradiated zone, or following your double. These are not things an automaton such as I take into consideration.
Any other thoughts, Oscar?
Well, I guess I could ask you where we are heading, but truth be told, it doesn't really matter. I will follow you wherever you lead, and for as long as you require my services, Kate Walker. That's what an automaton does.
Thank you, Oscar.
Oh dear, I hope you're not going to become physical, are you?
No, I was just going to give you a pat on the back.
Yeah,
I
that's
would rather
physical.
you refrain from having such thoughts. I am not a dog, you know. Whatever next?
Anyway, we'd better get going, Oscar. And you'd better keep out of sight.
Oh dear, I don't suppose I have any choice.
So you're gonna go in my backpack or what? Nope, just follow me. Oh no, he is. Cool, I found him again. Oh! I can talk to him when he's like this.
I'm so glad he's back.
Your most faithful companion.
Kate Walker?
Funny.
Is it really necessary for me to be shut up in here, Kate Walker?
It
Sorry,
is.
Oscar. But I don't want to run the risk of losing you again.
Yeah, but he tamed himself, he said. You can look at this memory wall memorial. That looks very good. Moment of silence for the departed. I don't know if these names are real or not. They might be.
Victims of the genocide committed by the fascists during the Second World War. Oh, so many deaths. I hope Dana made it through.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Bullet holes. The brown shadow must have shot people dead here. How horrible.
It is. Oh, more. But do I still have to do that introspection? I do. Alright. Let's see, which way do we have to go? I think to the left, right? Or up? Oh, it lagged a little, the game. What are these people doing? Is this a popular shop? Can't do anything. No. Oh, she can run. I keep forgetting to run. Not a clothing shop, he's just hanging out there, alright. So can I speak to Oscar whenever I want to, or will he just... Oh, it is open. So I did miss introspection then, whoops. Or maybe not, was it the musical square or the academy? What is she? Oh, apparently I did that. No, she just keeps walking. Wait.
An automaton musician. Looks exactly like Hans's style, like at Bohogstadt.
It does. We've already seen it play. So it was under construction earlier and it's not anymore, but what did they do then? Look at this. Apparently from the other side. Is this a music academy? Might be. She's walking on her own. I didn't tell her to do that, did I? Or maybe, wait, she's looking at this. Could be. Sorry, I did do that.
Wow. Pity I don't have time for some sightseeing.
Why not? Why don't you have time? You keep saying that. I don't know why. It is crowdy here. Okay, enter. No, wait. I don't want to do that yet. I can do introspection here. Alright. It looks beautiful.
I only know Dana as a waitress at the refuge, and yet everything seems to fit with her here.
There she is.
Not hard to imagine her coming here to the music academy to study. And who knows, maybe Leon waited for her outside one day as a surprise after returning from his Baltayar expedition.
That would be a happy ending. But you don't know. Oh, that's it. Alright, it's not that long this time. That was kind of fun. I forgive you, game.
Strange.
Why is it strange?
I can't open it like this. It looks like it's been mechanically sealed.
Wait, can I play music? Due to the forthcoming computerization of the mechanical orchestra of the musical square, playing this piano is strictly forbidden until further notice. Alrighty. Let's not do that then, or we'll get in trouble.
I don't think I'll be able to open it directly.
Or should we be a little rebellious? Can we open it? No, I don't think we can. Maybe they'll lock us up if we do. Don't want that. Maybe at a later time though. Let me see. So I can look at this. I did that. I can enter. Let's just do that then. That is probably the music academy. It's all boarded up. Yes. Read. Ask for Dana's file. As cool, I don't see anyone. Press clipping. Vagan marks 60 years of liberation with Music Academy anniversary celebrations. A ceremony that drew hundreds of people into the streets of Vagan culminated with a solemn tribute to the heroes of the liberation at Vagan Music Academy, followed by a jubilant outdoor ball on the musical square. The liberation shook Ostertal and renewed hope in the world, said the mayor of Vagan in an address at the symbolic Music Academy, where he decorated veterans and resistance members including Mark Thomas, Jules Marquard and Yvonne Leclerc. The Music Academy, a century-old teaching establishment before the war, became the commandantur of the Brown Shadow before hosting Allied headquarters after liberation. Yeah, I knew that already. Upon the departure of the Allies and thanks to finance from the Marshall Plan, it was able to recover its initial role as a place of musical learning. It was on a more somber note, however, that the rector of the academy concluded that the drop in number of inscriptions, along with the continued decrease of council grants over a period of 2 decades, due to austerity policies maintained by successive councils, have plunged the academy into a grave financial crisis. He warned that the academy is on the brink of bankruptcy and indicated that the closure of the academy is imminent. Vagen's tribute to its liberation was the last in a series of 60th anniversary commemorations by Ostertal, marking critical moments leading to the capitulation of the Brown Shadow and the end of World War II. Alright. What's this? Another letter, council letter. Town Council, eviction notice to the Music Academy. Dear Sirs, pursuant to the provisions of IRD 136.2, you are hereby given an eviction notice and notice to vacate on or before 26th of November 2005. I don't know what date it is. We are in 2005, but has this already happened? The premises owned by the Town Council Vagen, which premises are now occupied by you. The reason is your failure to pay rent. That will do it. Due and in arrears when demanded pursuant to IRD. A demand to pay rent was served upon you on 50th September 2005 and you have refused and neglected to pay rent due for the period 15th of June 2005 to 50th October of 2005. You are hereby notified of your right to avoid this eviction by payment prior to the expiration of this notice of all the arrearages. I hereby certify that on the 50th day of October 2005 at 10:15 a.m. I gave in hand to Mr. Maximilian Mahler a true copy of the above original notice. Mr. Wolfgang Schneider, Mayor of Hagen. Why is his last name all capital letters? Is that what you do when you think you're really important? Alright, so I don't know if they have already been evicted or
All
not.
these letters. They look like letters of formal notice. They probably haven't been paying the bills for some time.
Yeah, you just read that. You know exactly how long.
So that's the famous Vagen Music Academy? It's not what I was expecting.
Me neither. It's broke. Why are you looking at those boxes? Do you need those? And where were they? There's a letter here. I don't think there's anyone there. Can I look at this corner? No, this is all sealed off again. Right. Inspect. Ring the bell.
Guten Tag!
What
Oops.
now?
Scared me.
If you're from the council, you can come back when I'm not so busy.
What are you doing? Are you mad?
Oh, sorry, you startled me.
So, now what do you want? Council minion?
I'm not from the council. I'm just a visitor here. I came because I was hoping to look at the file of a student from the 1930s.
Oh. I'm sorry, It's just that I haven't time for digging up old files from 70 years ago. I have way too much to do here, you understand.
I can tell you're a little overwhelmed. Where's the rest of the staff? Or maybe a student could show me.
You are standing in front of the Rector, and the only employee of this academy. My name is Maximilian Mahler, and it falls upon me to manage everything on the premises. The maintenance, the archiving, and the lot before we close next month. So, if you don't mind...
I'm very sorry to hear that the academy is closing, and I can see you're extremely busy, but I've come such a long way to see it. I'd be so grateful if you could locate it. It's really important to me.
I'll search for myself if I have to.
And so is this place important to me, too. And I would love to hear the mechanical orchestra play one last time before the academy closes.
Yay, so I can do that.
But, alas, I can't, can I?
Why not?
Unless,
Unless what?
well, you know.
I break the rules. Very well.
All right then. So if I get the mechanical orchestra going, you'll get me that file, right?
Oh, of course, Fraulein. Of course.
Okay, I'll give it a try. Believe it or not, I have seen mechanisms like the one on the square before.
Well, in that case, I promise to give you the file in return for your services.
Thanks.
But I must warn you that the square has undergone some transformations over the years, and some parts of the mechanism may be difficult to get to.
Don't worry, I'll make myself thin and slide between the cracks.
So that's what my body
You'll
has to
find
do.
some of them scattered around the square, and some of the others you'll find in the clock tower. Now, if you'll excuse me for a second.
What are you...
Now, what is the name of that student you're interested in?
Rose. Dana Rose.
And what were the years she attended our illustrious academy?
In the 30s. 1937, to be precise.
Oh, and here it is.
Oh, that's quick.
And here you will find the annual inspection reports of the mechanisms by Frau Beckmann.
Frau Beckmann?
She was the rectoress of the academy during the years you spoke of. These are from 1937. You see, I have a marvelous memory regarding archives. This is why I have chosen Frau Beckmann's, because there's something in here regarding that Edna Droz you spoke of.
Dana Rose.
Quite. You will also find some sheet music with annotations. This is the Hymn of Wagen, which you must play on the piano on the square in order to activate the Orchestra of Automatons. Once you have fixed the mechanisms, of course. All right then, here you go. What are you waiting for?
So he couldn't make time to find that box. Took him 1 second. Let's see. Take. This is the hymn that we played with Dana.
This sheet music corresponds to the piano part for the Hymn of Wagen. Someone's added annotations. They could help me play the hymn on the piano on the square, like the rector asked me to.
Do you know how to play the piano? That's it. What's this? Schematic drawing.
I wonder what it's supposed to represent.
Me too. Memo. Is this a puzzle? I don't know.
The report that the rectoress of the academy filled in with the help of Dana back in the 30s. According to the present rector, I should find all the information I need to repair the mechanisms on the square.
Alright, but I can't read this. Can you? Maybe I'll need it later on. I have new notes.
Music Academy Inspection Report.
Oh, go back in
October
time.
12, 1937.
Yay. I love it.
Today, I was due to inspect the musical mechanisms that enable students to give a public display of their talent and enable us to showcase the quality of our teaching to the people of our beautiful town.
Did you like this video? Check out my other videos on my page Fun with Miko and don't forget to subscribe.